Any short marketing course must include a quick look at how using an action path will help you get better results from your ads, emails, websites, talks, trade shows, presentations, networking, or just about anything else you do to try to get new customers. Mastering the action path will help boost your business results while reducing the risks involved with spending money on marketing that often brings no customers. In our short marketing course today, let's take a few minutes to understand what an action path is and how you'll want to use it for everything you do to bring in customers. Now, too many people create ads, presentations, websites, emails, etc. that just don't deliver the results they want. I get people all the time in my short marketing courses asking me, how can I get more people to actually buy? When I look at what they're doing, often the answer is obvious. They simply don't understand the buying process from the buyer's perspective. Too often they think, all I need to do is show the buyer what I've got, and if they like it, they'll buy. But in this short marketing course today, let's understand that except for impulse items like candy bars, from a buyer's perspective, the actual buying process doesn't work that way for most products and services. Instead, there are 3 basic steps the buyer goes through: contact, consider, and then buy. Now, contact means they somehow need to become aware that your product or service exists. Consider is where they evaluate what you have, noticing whether it solves a need or problem they have, and whether they're comfortable buying from you. And buy is the actual process where they pull out their cash, check, credit card, or purchase order and commit to the purchase. As we must understand in this short marketing course, each of these steps may take several actions and considerable time before the buyer passes through to the next step. For example, it may take several contacts before a buyer is finally comfortable or ready to actually buy what you're offering. That's why so many marketers try to capture the buyer's email or contact information as early as possible. In this way, you could have several interactions with them until they're ready to consider actually buying. This short marketing course technique even applies to a restaurant located in a food court where it may take several visits before a customer is comfortable coming up to your restaurant and buying from you. For many products or services, the buying process itself may require the customer trying a sample first as a crucial step before they pull out their cash, check, credit card, or purchase order. An easy way to convert more of your prospects to buyers is to fully understand the buying process from their perspective by drawing on a whiteboard or paper what I call the action path. An action path is pretty simple to do, but it'll often make a dramatic difference in the effectiveness of every marketing activity you do. That's why I'm including it in today's short marketing course. It's amazing how many people, including supposed experts, don't do anything like this. Is it any wonder why there's so much money wasted on advertising and marketing that just doesn't work, even with the richest companies? An action path is a listing of every single step the buyer will go through, from first contact to actual purchase to their coming back and buying more. You don't have to be fancy, just list or draw out every step. For the purpose of this exercise in our short marketing course, let's say you have a restaurant stand in a mall's food court. A buyer comes to the food court wanting to buy lunch. Now that he or she has arrived, what do they do next? Step 1, they scan the different signs for something that catches their eye. So, does your sign grab their eye? Does it tell them exactly what you're selling? Does it have appealing colors and graphics? How could you make your sign even more fun and appealing? Then, what does the customer do next? Step 2, they look at the counters and the people standing out front of each restaurant to see if any of these restaurants looks appealing. To create a crowd out front and to entice potential buyers, many marketers will hand out free samples. Sometimes dropping off coupons for free food to a nearby business will get enough people standing out front and ordering during a busy period that it creates the impression their restaurant is busy. I know someone who actually has family members order food around lunchtime to create the impression their restaurant is popular. Next, the customer leaves, perhaps never to come back again. That's why I've advised restaurants to give customers a bring a friend, buy one meal and get a second one free coupon to get them to come back and bring someone with them. Seeing how drawing out the action path of how someone buys can help identify opportunities to increase your sales? How about this? Will you be handing out your business card? What's the next action you'll want the person to take? And where does the business card fit into the buyer's action path? Is your card trying to get them to do something specific, like visit your website to get them to see something special? If not, why not? Now, we can't leave this segment of the short marketing course without looking at your website. What specific action do you want the visitor to take? Watch a video? Give you their email address in exchange for your giving them something valuable? If it's not obvious to you what the next action is, what makes you think it'll be obvious to your customer? Make the next action more obvious and easy, and sales will miraculously go up. Websites are a perfect example of this. People generally treat their website as a kind of Swiss Army knife where you have everything a visitor will want. The problem is, a visitor often doesn't know specifically what they want, except perhaps to get a cursory overview of who you are and what you do. But when you draw the action path, it forces you to ask, what do you want them to do? Then what? Then what? In our short marketing course today, here's the last example. I give a talk or hand out my business card. My goal is to get people to come to my website. At my website, I want them to watch a video. Then, I want them to buy my product. If they don't buy, I still want them to give me their email address so I can keep trying to sell them something. So I'll offer something valuable in exchange for their giving me their email address. Now that I have their email address, I'll send them an email, say once a month, with valuable information so they get used to interacting with me. At the bottom of every email, I'll have a brief ad enticing them to consider my product. Every 8 emails or so, I'll send them an email ad for some specific product I have. Before creating the action path, even I forgot the process and turned every email and ad I created into a full promotion for a product. But the reality is, without seeing my promotional video, almost no one will buy. So the action path reminded me I needed to do whatever is possible to get people to watch the video. And the video will hopefully sell my product. See how powerful creating a simple action path can be in helping boost your sales? So, in our short marketing course today, my point is simple. Before you create an ad or even hand out your business card, draw an action path. This will force you to understand and remember the buying process from your customer's perspective and will help you get more people to take the next action you want, leading to more people ultimately buying from you. If you found this tip helpful, check out the amazing video on my website, 2 Powerful Techniques Everyone Forgot to Tell You. I think it'll blow you away. These are 2 simple ways most people never think of to get more customers for your product or business, often at little or no cost. The video is absolutely free and there's no sign up. Check it out now using the shortcut greatmore.com.